Hey, what's going on, all you out there in YouTube land? It's A-Game here with our first deck tech on a Magic deck. It's a deck that I've been working on for a while. It's my mono red modern deck I recently put together. It's not goblins for all you goblin fans out there. It's a little different, but well, we're just going to get on into the deck and tell you about it and everything. And, well, first of all, I'm going to be showing you the lands. We're running 21 basic mountains here. As you can see, these mountains, all different arts. Well, first up is our one-drop instance and or one-drop sorceries, instance, whatever you want to call them. First up is Wild Slash. Get that focus in there. Okay, come on, focus. There we go. Wild Slash. It's a 1 mana drop, 1 red. It's 1 red mana. It has Furious. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, damage can't be prevented this way. Wild Slash deals 2 damage to target creature or player. So let's say they have a Goblin Guide out. You can just hit this, turn 1, kill their Goblin Guide. We're running 4 of those, as you can see. 4. See? 4. And, well, up next is our 2 mana drops. Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike is 1 random, 1 red. It's an instant. 3 damage to target creature or player. Well, yeah, I know probably all you guys out there are saying, why not run Lightning Bolts instead? Well, I like Lightning Strike a little better because it may be 2 mana, maybe a little slower, but hey, it gets the job done. We're also running a playset of those in here, 4 of those. Well, up next, get this focus in again. Come on, focus. There we go. Next up is Searing Blood. It's 2 red, instant. Searing Blood deals 2 damage to target creature. When this creature dies this turn, Searing Blood deals 3 damage to that creature's controller. So you can like hit this turn too, kill someone's creature, whatever, and you can just deal 3. If you can kill their creature, deal 3 damage. It'll deal 3 damage to them. It's a great late game thing when they're down to like 3 life. It's great early game too, but hey, I'm not going to complain. I don't mind seeing this turn 4 or 5. We run a playset of those. Next up is Exquisite Firecraft. Oh, I love this card. Exquisite Firecraft is 1 random and 2 red. It's a sorcery. It deals 4 damage to target creature or player. That is just perfect. And it has Chandra on the front of it, so who's going to complain about a card with Chandra on it? I know I'm not. But anyway, Spell Mastery. It has Spell Mastery. If there are 2 or more instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard, Exquisite Firecraft can't be countered by spells or abilities. So let's say you drop let's say you have 2 of these in your graveyard or something. 2 of these, 2 lightning strikes, whatever. And like they have a counter spell or something in their hand, like let's say you're playing Grixis Control. They can't counter this thing. So, it's very good, and when you get them down to 4 life, you can do this as an end game. I've won more than 1 match with this. We're running a play set of these beauties. Oh my god, I love that card. Okay, next up is Stoke the Flames. It is a 2 random, 2 red instant, but it has Convoke. Your creatures that can help cast this spell. Each creature you tap while casting this spell pays for 1 colorless or mana of that creature's color. So you can eventually tap this for 2 mana. It's a 2-drop that it can deal 4 damage to target creature or player. That is a Exquisite Firecraft on a flippin' stick, people. And especially if you have like multiple creatures out. Love this card. I've ended a few games with it. We're running 3 of these in main board. Now, next up, the beauty of all this deck, Koth of the Hammer. He's a 2 random, 2 red Planeswalker. Oh god, I love Planeswalkers. And his +1, untap target mountain. It becomes a 4/4 red elemental creature until end of turn. It still lands. So you can just start flinging your lands. Turn 4, get this guy out, or even late game. late game is great with this card. Turn 4, just start dropping him, make your mountain stuff, and its -2 ability gives you 1 red for each mountain you control. So you can literally cast multiple burn spells with this guy out on the field. And its -5 is just an ender. I've ended 3 games with this ability. You get an emblem, -5, you get an emblem with mountains you control have tap. This land deals 1 damage to target creature or player. So let's say they're at 10 life, and you have a total of 8 or 9 power on the board. Let's say you swing in. They have no blocks. All you have to do is then tap 1 or so mountain. They're dead. Oh, great card. Love it. We're running 1 of him, by the way. Now, next up, Zurgo Bellstriker. He is so great. He's a 1-mana drop, 2/2 creature. Zurgo Bellstriker can't block creatures with power 2 or greater. Has dash for 1 and 1 red. But this guy's not as good as I would normally have him to be, because I only run the 1 copy of him in this deck, because he does not have haste, and most of the 1-drops that I'm going to show you in this deck have a way to make it hasted, or just some fancy way at getting it in and killing something. So we're just running 1 of him. Now, Fire Drinker Satar. He is a 1-mana drop, 2/1 that has a downfall, but it's decent. Whenever Fire Drinker Satar is damaged, it deals that much damage to you. Yes, I know that may be not good, but it's a 1-mana drop for a 2/1. That is almost the equivalent of a Goblin Guide turn 1. That, yes, if I had them, I would run Goblin Guides instead of this guy. But his second ability makes up for it, somewhat. His second ability is 1 colorless, 1 red. Fire Drinker Satar gets +1/+0 until end of turn and deals 1 damage to you. Yes, I know that 1 damage is hard to say, I know. But we're running mono red here, so we gotta be on the attack and everything. But I know you can upgrade to Goblin Guides if you have them. That's what I'm saying here. It's very good in my opinion. I'm running 3 of them, because 3 is a good amount, but 4 I would not want to run. Now, here comes the 2-drops. Let's see, get focus. There we go. Focus is on. Okay, Irish Shaman. It's a 2-mana drop. 1 random, 1 red. It's a 2/1. Irish Shaman can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Okay, in Modern, I know, yes, you're going to be saying this isn't going to be that big of a deal. But if you can get this guy out turn 2 on a perfect curve, turn 2, 3 at the latest with its morph, because you can megamorph it for 1, and you may cast this card face down as a 2/2 creature for 3 mana. Turn it up, face up anytime for its megamorph cost, and put a +1/+ encounter on it. And when Irish Shaman is turned face up, exile the top card of your library. Until end of turn, you may play that card. Okay, that is technically a 4-mana drop card if you really want that second ability. To, like, let's say you're low on lands and you have like 3-4 lands on the field. Okay, and let's say you're like, okay, I have this in my hand, so I'm going to play it for 3 and then megamorph it. You get a 3-power creature and exile the top card of your library. It's decent. I run 3 of them. It's a great card, budget around 50 cents. Pick it up at your local game store. Now, this is another good, cool card. It's new. It's actually in standard right now. It's making a big impact with mono red aggro. It's a 1-mana drop, 1/1 Fanatical Firebrand. It's almost like that 1 card in Modern that's in Goblins that I can't think of right now. Well, it's a 1-mana drop, 1/1 haste that has tap it, sacrifice it, it deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Well, that card is extremely good because you can take down someone's 1-power creature or something like that. It's a great early drop. We're running a playset of these. I'd pick them up if I was you. Now, Eidolon of the Great Revel. It's 2 red for a 2/2. It is extremely good in my opinion. Whenever a player casts a spell with converted mana cost 3 or less, Eidolon of the Great Revel deals 2 damage to that player. Okay, Modern is full of 1, 2, 3, 4 drops. God, if you can get this on turn 2, you're set. Especially if you can get multiple of them out. I've won a game with having this out. Dealt 24 damage to someone in one turn with 3 of these out. Love this card. Now, down to Eidolon, Abbot of Corel Keep. For those of you that can't see it too good, Abbot of Corel Keep. I know, this probably is horrible, but oh well. It's 2 mana, 1 random, 1 red for a 2/1 prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And whenever Abbot of Corel Keep enters the battlefield, exile the top card of your library. Until end of turn, you may play that card. Holy crap, that is good. Turn 2, get 3 lands out. I'm running, well, 3 of these. It's a very good card in my opinion. Very, very good card. Actually, wait a second. Here's the 4th one. I knew I was running 4 of them. So yeah, it's a great card. Now, on to Sideboard. Sideboard here is nothing really special. We're running 2 Chandra Pyromasters. She's a 4 mana drop. 2 random, 2 red for a 4 planeswalker. And her +1, Chandra Pyromaster deals 1 damage to target player and 1 damage to up to 1 target creature that player controls. That creature can't block this turn. That's real good to get in some damage. And its second ability is exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. That's a Abbot of Corel Keep on a planeswalker. And its -7 is just, if you can hit it, you're gonna probably win the game. Probably. Because exile the top 10 cards of your library, choose any number of instant or sorceries exiled this way, and copy it 3 times. You can cast the copies without paying the mana cost. That is a in-game right there. We're running 2 of those beauties. Oh yeah, and my Russian one. Yeah, got an English and Russian one. Now, Arc Lightning. Extremely good card, Arc Lightning is. Arc Lightning is a 3 mana drop, 2 random, 1 red. Arc Lightning deals 3 damage, divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures and or players. So you can hit them for 3 damage, but hey, it's not a lightning bolt, but I run 2 of them in Sideboard. Yep, 2. 2 in Sideboard. Another Stoke the Flame, as I explained earlier. It is extremely good. I run 1 in Sideboard, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 1 in Sideboard. I already reviewed it. If you want to review it again, you can just stop it. It's focused. Yeah. Okay, the next card is Satyr Fire Dancer. It's a 2 mana drop, 1/1. 1 random and 1 red. Whenever an instant or sorcery spell you control deals damage to an opponent, Satyr Fire Drinker deals that much damage to target creature that player controls. There is a lightning bolt on a stick if you can get 3 damage in or something. Well, I run 3 of these beauties. Now, Fiery Impact is a 1 mana drop that deals 2 damage, and if you have Spell Mastery, it deals 3 damage instead to a target creature. Very good, very powerful, run 1. Now, Anger of the Gods. I love this card. It's a 3 mana drop, 1 random, 2 red. Anger of the God deals 3 damage to each creature. If a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile it instead. This card is so great against goblins. If they have a bunch of creatures, you have this in your hand, you just cast it. Yep. I'd sideboard this in against any goblin deck. I'm running 2 of Anger of the Gods. Now, Goblin Glory Chaser. It's a 1 red for a 1/1 with Renown 1. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, it deals if it isn't renowned, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it becomes renowned. As long as Goblin Glory Chaser is renowned, it has haste. That is so good. I run 3 of them, as you can see. Ew, 1 foil. And to end it all out, we've got 1 copy of Lightning Berserker. It's a 1 mana drop, 1/1 with and its ability is tap 1 Lightning Berserker, gets +1/+0 until end of turn, and it has dash for 1 red. Love this deck. It's an extremely fun deck to pilot. I haven't got to use it at FNM or anything, but hey, I'd advise you to try it out yourself. If you don't believe me, just try it out. And as always, remember, subscribe to AAMTG. And I hope you liked the video, hope you liked the deck. I had so much fun making it. See y'all later.